Blackboard's December updates are now available. This month's features include the ability for instructors to specify participation requirements in discussions, to set release conditions for opened or started items and for non-assessments. It also features improvements to audio and video feedback and the ability for instructors to see the table of contents in learning modules. Instructors can now specify participation requirements in discussions. To do so, create a discussion and click on the settings wheel near the upper right of the screen. The discussion will need to be marked as a graded discussion, and this new participation requirements slider is now visible. Once this is turned on, an instructor can set the number of times a student is expected to participate, and they can also choose whether they want them to post or reply, to post, or just reply. When finished, click Save, and students will now see that they're expected to submit 2 posts or reply by the due date. Blackboard is expecting to release the ability to set multiple due dates in a future release, but that date has not yet been set. Instructors will now have the ability to set release conditions for items that have been opened or started and for non-assessment content items. To do so, access release conditions from either the visibility setting on the item or from within the item on the visibility dropdown. Select Release Conditions and then click Activity. Choose a content item and select the Requirements dropdown to select Opened. Now once this first item was opened, the new item will be released to students. The December release also provides additional options for audio and video feedback, specifically the ability to provide feedback in the form of a screen capture. To access this feature, open a submission, and in the feedback panel you will see the camera button. Once you click that camera icon, you will now have additional options. In the past, the front-facing camera and audio options were present, but now you will see the ability to capture the screen, and then the screen with audio or the screen with video. And lastly, instructors will now be able to view the table of contents when they have an item opened within a learning module. So for example, if I open this item, I can now see the table of contents for this module open to the left. And I can use this to navigate between the items. If you want to close this, there's a button here to close the slider, which will push it over. And then you can reopen it by clicking the same button. If you have questions about these updates, or if you need support with Blackboard, please reach out to the Center for Innovative Teaching and Learning at CITL, CITL @niu.edu.